Hey lovelies, today I'm just going to show you how to do a really quick soft smoky eye. So I've done it here with purple and a bit of gold in. It's probably easier not to go in with a base first. It'll be quicker as well, to be honest. So I'm just going to go straight on. This is a MAC shadow there, and it's called Grand Galaxy, and it's one of the new extra dimension shadows. So it's kind of a creamy powder consistency, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that on the lid and work it up a little bit. Now, they've got a really nice metallic shine to them, these ones. If you get a little bit of fallout, you can just deal with that at the end. So yeah, patting it on all over the lid. Work it up a little bit up to the brow bone. Now the brow bone's quite easy to find. It's pretty much exactly there where you can feel the hard bit that is your brow bone. When people are talking about eyes and you're listening to makeup artists and that sort of thing, this little bit here is your socket. This here is the lid, and then up to here is your brow bone. And then all I'm going to do is take a slightly darker purple. This one's actually called Smut by Concrete Minerals. You can get them from America. They're really finely milled kind of concrete. Minerals is a very finely milled powder, really. It's quite a dark colour, if you can see. But I'm just going to work that onto the lid. And all that's going to do is just give a bit more dimension to the shadow. So you want to blend it up a little bit into the other eyeshadow, but not too far. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take a highlighter. Now, if you haven't got MAC or Concrete Minerals or anything like that, you can just use any eyeshadow. One of the ones that I found that's really good and quite cheap is Sleek makeup. You can get it from Superdrug, and their palettes are mineral based, and they're only about £6.50, and you get loads of different colours in them. They've got a neutral one, they've got really smoky eye ones, they've got some really acid bright greens, and this is the one that I'm going to use. So you can see that they're quite nice little colours in this one. This one's called the Bad Girl set. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the one that's called Gullible, which is this colour just here, and I'm actually just going to work that on top of my brow bone, just to bring the colours together a little bit and just to make the brow bone stand out. I'm just going to clean up a bit under the eye with this fan brush. This is actually a Shuamura one. And just give it a little bit of a brush away. Now if you find that that hasn't completely brushed it away, then just take a little blending brush and then just blend some concealer back over the top of it, and that'll get rid of it. Now these brushes I have got from Boots, and they were £21, something like that, and they're just these ones here, and they're from Samantha Chapman from Pixie Woo. They're really good value, really quite cheap. This one is supposed to be an eye brush, but I quite like it for putting concealer under the eyes. It fits in perfectly there around the nose and just kind of buffing it into the skin. And you've got this one here, which is an angled brush, which is meant to be for eyebrows, but I think it's a little bit thick unless your eyebrows are quite thick. But you could use it for shadow, that sort of thing. There's also this little brush here, which I'm going to use in a second. There's an eyeliner brush, which again I think is quite thick, so I've just been using it for concealer to kind of like pinpoint onto spots. And then there's this little blending brush, which is really, really good, that I've just been using. So to add a little bit more depth to the eye, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a metallic gold eyeshadow, and this is just in a little sachet because it's called Goldilux, and I got it from Sugarpill as a free sample. And all you're going to do is you're going to pat it exactly in the centre of your eye there. And all this is going to do is give it a nice kind of 3D open eye effect when the light hits it and when you blink. And what we're also going to do is we're going to highlight the tear duct, and that just helps open up eyes, makes them look brighter. So we're just going to put it here and then turn your brush around and put a little bit there, so it's like in a V shape. I'm actually just going to top that one up as well. So that is quite a quick smoky eye. You can make it more intense if you want to, so you can pop on a bit of liner. If you put a bit of black liner on your bottom waterline, then that's just going to make it look very, very intense, very smoky for when you're going out. Or this one's Perma Plum from MAC, and it's just a little purple liner that you can just messily work into the socket line because you want it to be quite smudgy. And then there you go, just makes it a little bit more intense. Now my hair has changed from the last video that I did. My hair changes quite a lot. It was black with a blue fringe, and it was black with a pink fringe, and now we're back to red, which I tend to do for the summer. I got it like this from bleaching, so I did a 40% bleach first, then a 30%, then I put a colour on top of that, which was the Swarovski Live, and then on top of that I put red crazy colour just to make it the colour that I wanted it, and that's how I went from black to red. And I will speak to you guys soon. Bye!